read something that struck me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love always.
The third one, right?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Sunset makes me sad. On the hills, one moment there is bright light, and the next moment there is sunset, and the night is unbelievably dark. The locals call the new moon night black wings of death. It saddens me when I think of a happy day gone by, died its natural death, as if the world is suddenly lost. He lit a cigarette. What helps us move on in tomorrow's light? Sunrise on hills is magical. When we were kids, my brother and I would climb the hills at the wake of dawn and sit on the rocks to watch the rising sun. Suddenly, there would be a ball of fire emerging from the darkness, and every corner of the hill that the light touched would look golden. The buds bloomed as the sun shone on them, and the air filled with sweet fragrance. The smell of the earth covered with morning dew is perhaps the best therapy for the soul. The beauty of my land, our Azad Kashmir, can heal all pains. It is paradise on earth. Same goes for our Kashmir too, Shisana. Amir Khusro wrote his famous quote, Gar Firdaus Baroe Zaminast, Aminasto, Aminasto, Aminasto. If there is a paradise on earth, it is here, it is here, it is here. I guess he wrote it for the entire Kashmir, even our Kashmir. He reached out for her hand. In the 13th century, I'm sure there was peace too. She looked out of the window. He pulled her close and whispered in her ears, if there is paradise on earth, it is here, it is here, it is here. Aminasto, Aminasto, Aminasto.
Super.
Very nice.
It gives me goosebumps as I
Yeah.
read it.
Yes. You know what? I did witness a lot of romance. Again, given the transient society, you never knew what is going to happen tomorrow. So when people fell in love, they fell head over heels.
And they just went
Ahead, whether it is going to culminate into marriage,
Yes.
whether this is right, that is wrong, that wasn't important.
And
It's
also
just the
you are-
bonding and
And
love.
you are what you are. Like it is what you portray to the other person, because the other person doesn't really know where you come from. Right? You can make up a whole, bag full of lies if you want to.
Yes.
Right? So that is one thing about living in the Middle East, that it's very difficult to really understand a person, because if a person wants to, say he has a wife back home and he doesn't choose to tell his partner about it, it's very difficult to find out. Right? So the way she said in her book, these stories, like all of them, I'm glad they all kind of had a happy ending. Meaning not that two people got together, but just that the woman at the end of
They
each
were
of the
happy
stories were
themselves.
happy with themselves, which is you don't need another person to make you happy. Right? So they found the happiness within themselves through various other, sources.
It's basically a
And
journey
also
to
thought-
yourself,
Yes.
and figuring that at the end of the day, all
Yes.
you need to be happy is yourself.
Yes,
Yeah, right.
and that's why I think a book is different to others, because it's not that you find happiness in another person, right?
Right.
You find that happiness through that person, but ultimately it is you.
It is you
It
who's
is
finding
you
the happiness.
who find that happiness, and that person was just a medium for
Yeah,
you
right.
to find that
Right,
happiness.
right.
But I also thought, while there was a happy note to every story ending, she also left it a little open-ended, where it was the reader's choice to
Yes.
think
Understand.
what's next.
I think she was giving
Which
the
way?
reader to be creative by themselves.
Yes, yes. A lot of grey areas, right?
So I like that bit a lot.
So
Food for thought.
what I felt, in real life, today might be having an euphoric moment, but tomorrow, things might just drastically change.
Right.
I mean, if you ask me, in my life, all that I've planned for, nothing's worked.
No.
And the things was planned for,
Yeah.
we all know
But
that.
things come
But
out
some
of
people-
most of the
but
situations.
some people,
I
life
guess.
was according to plan.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm yet to meet those people.
Yeah, we know a few of those people, yes.
Yes, and
You're very
It's just
lucky.
like, it's on a whirlwind, move. I don't know which way it's going, it's just...
Like, I wish I had a Midas touch.
Sitting at Cafe Kathmandu, I'm reminded of the cafe where I'd written my book, The By Height. The whole conception of it happened there as I observed various communities sitting there, enjoying themselves, interacting within themselves, and the city at large. And thank you girls for being a part of this, and look forward to many more such evenings. Thank you so much.